What's up there, YouTube? Let me get this other live stream up and rolling here. Okay. I think I got it almost there. There we go. There's a notification. What's going on here? Let's see. Why in the hell is it doing that? Go live together. No, that's not what I wanted. Trying to set this up. What the hell? Schedule for later. That's what's wrong with it. Okay. That's all screwed up there. Wait a minute. This is BS. Okay. 9. Wait a minute. What the hell's going on here? 9:35. No. Damn it. Oh, shit. Alright, let's get this thing rolling. What the hell's going on here? I don't know what happened there. I'm going to turn that off. Try it again. Hey, how you doing? Just trying to set up the other live stream. I'm having an issue with it. Give me 1 second. I don't know what the hell's going on with this here. Alright. There's that. Thank you for the thumbs up. Wait a minute. Okay, that's on there. Schedule for later. Nope, doing it right now. No. 27. Okay. 1 second, I'm done this. 9:30. I think that's everything, right? Okay. All right. So, how you guys doing? Trying to set up the second live stream. I got the other phone up and running again. And looks like it's working, hopefully. All right, cool. So, couple things I wanted to start talking about. One is, I'm going to say this now. A video I did earlier. There's my other, what do you call it, notification. Thank you, YouTube, for putting that out in a timely fashion. Yeah, the one I had earlier, and I'm sure it pissed some people off, but the point being, basically I was saying, in a nutshell, that, guess what? At the end of the day, don't fall into the trap. In my opinion, people are going to do this too. They're already doing it. Thinking that Trump is the savior. Yeah. Now, at best, Trump is just a man that's going to help us get out of the situation. The real savior is Jesus Christ. That's what my whole point was. And when you say that, people get pissed off, because I don't like what Trump had said about $600 billion to make this AI thing, Stargate and all this crap. I don't feel comfortable with all that stuff, to be honest with you. It's AI, more AI to it, spy on us and everything else. And he's playing along with the New World Order bullshit that he's making his own or whatever the hell's going on. That bothered the shit out of me. Then he got us out of the NWO the WHO, World Health Organization. And now he's talking about putting us back in. So that kind of bothered me too. But other than that, I'm glad that Biden's the hell out of there because Biden is ridiculous. Biden just did most of the destroying of this country almost single-handedly. For a guy that's that messed up, I don't know how, but he really put us in a hell of a mess. So I'm glad that Trump's at least in there doing shit to go after these scumbags. But at the same time, my point being is that it's again, we're right wing, left wing, same dirty bird. Wait a minute, just saw a notification go across there. I wanted to see what that was. Anyway, so we're the only ones that don't know what's this. Hey, mixed media, don't give Dust Brain too much credit. Yeah, no, you're right. It's the people that were controlling him or whatever, because he wasn't running that shit. I'm just saying, I'm watching everybody cheering on Trump, and I'm glad that he's in there. Don't get me wrong. I voted for him, and I'd do it again. But now I'm getting kind of paranoid, and the reason being is a lot of people are saying, dude, he's kind of fulfilling the role of the Antichrist. Comes on, everybody marvels at how great everything and how he, start following him, and it scares me. And I heard someone say today, I saw a tweet that Eric Trump put up that was this, holy shit. How you doing, Robert? Long time no see. Good seeing you, dude. How you been, dude? Yeah, thank God that knucklehead's out of there. Man, oh man, he's worse than a knucklehead. He's a traitor, yeah? But here I am. I'm also saying I'm a little leery about Trump. How can one man fix everything as fast as he's fixing it? Is this a setup? Are they all playing along, and we're the only ones that don't really, the citizens and are all buying into this? This seems like a big play we're watching, or a movie. Like people said, I'm out of popcorn. I don't want to watch it anymore. I'm getting the fuck out of the theater even. You know what I'm saying? What's this say? Hear about Trump AI? Yeah, well, it was at the 600 billion or 500 billion, Stargate and all this stuff. I don't trust any. And I'll tell you who else I don't trust is Elon. Elon Musk. He had just something about him, but he had a thing the other day. Actually, it was more than the other day. It was probably close to Halloween. It was this Halloween costume or something. He was on SNL or wherever the hell he was on. It was this red armor. It was this Baphomet armor, they were calling it. It had a picture of the goat-headed Baphomet on there with an upside-down cross on it. Even if you're joking around, I get kind of worried that what you're doing is sending signals and hand gestures and all this. Now, they claimed that he did a Nazi salute and everything. Then I saw all these other politicians did it at one point or another. It's just a hand gesture sometimes. Like, what was it? Freud said sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. like he just inadvertently put his hand out there and, he's imitating Hitler. Maybe he was doing Frankenstein. The other hand was just too tired to go. You know what I mean? Walking around. I just don't get it. It's just crazy. Hang on 1 minute. I can't see this. Is that a smiley face emoji or like what the fuck are you talking about emoji? Oh, Frankenstein. Yeah, he's got. The point being, I saw Hillary Clinton do it and everybody. Sometimes some of these hand gestures might just be hand gestures, except for this one. I don't like seeing them. Do you ever see them sitting around doing this shit? Like the diamond shaped bullshit and Illuminati crap. Yeah, exactly. I don't get it. Why? Who are they? They're showing allegiance to somebody. You know what I'm saying? They're doing that. Someone told them to do that, or something in their club that they're in. Is making them do them signals. It's some crazy shit. And it's a big club, and we're not in it. Is that what Carlin says, George Carlin? What's this? So how you been anyway, Robert? It's good seeing you. What do you got good going on out there on the West Coast other than earthquakes and fires? Anything? Were you running around with a Bic lighter, burning up all Gavin Newsom's dried weeds out there? Unbelievable. Here's a fucking character. He wants to run for president. We already had one idiot now. We don't need another one, you know? We're going to be trying to fix the country for forever after the damage he's done. And again, the video I did today, I was kind of jumped on Trump a little bit, but in a way, I wanted to rattle some cages. I wanted to piss some people off just enough that they thought about the possibility we could still be getting played. That's all. Keep that in the back of your mind so you don't walk in and decide, oh, yeah, I'll take that mark of the beast. If you say so, Donald, DJT, just be ready for anything, because that's what's coming. Believe it or not, the new money system's coming, and the whole mark of the beast controlling us with AI, drones, Skynet, whatever the fuck, that they're flying them drones over us so we get used to them. And we don't say nothing or do nothing because they're our new prison guards. It's Prison Planet. Alex Jones told us that. We should have listened, and that's what's coming. What's that? That's that. Yeah, it was actually. Yeah, watch out. Google might try to censor you again. Yeah, maybe they do it all the time to me. Now they just sabotage the whole damn show. But anyway, wait a minute. Well, we got a no notification. There you go. Did you just hop on here, Tammy? I thought I saw you there a minute ago. Yeah, I just got on about a few minutes ago. Robert's here. Robert Sterling's in the building. There you go. Anyway, the whole thing is sometimes you got to say something. It's like throwing a bucket of cold water on somebody just to shock them awake. Because I'm afraid that we just put up with 4 years of total bullshit, and people are just tired. They're exhausted from all the worrying what the hell's going to happen to the country, what's going to happen to our freedoms. And pretty much we see what's happening with those things. And Trump's coming along and fixing these things. It's just too good to be true, And I feel like just keep yourself a little bit suspicious. And that's more or less what that video was about, was just to try to wake people up and say how deep down I feel is that we're getting played from both sides, And I would like it to be just like, we could trust somebody, but evidently, everybody seems to be lying to us. What's this? What's up, Tammy? Long time. There you go. Yep. Yeah, it's just, I'm sure I probably pissed off some people off on that a little bit. And actually somebody must have, and I don't know what happened here, but right after that thing went up, that video, within a couple minutes, I lost a subscriber. So somebody didn't like it. So be it. It is what it is. But the point being is, what's that? Deep Seek. What is that, Tammy? I heard you talking about that. What's that? Getting played. You're right, Mixed Media. I feel like, as I'm done, I'm out of the theater. I might even hop back in there to scream fire in the middle of the theater, just because that's the way I roll. Fuck yous, I'm done playing their game and entertaining them. They're watching us run around and just live in their little matrix world they're making up for us. Fuck them. I'm just sick to my stomach at the shit that goes on. They try to predict what we're going to do next. I don't know. I don't even know if you know what I'm ranting about. I'm just ranting in general about all the crazy shit we've been put through, like some psyop for 4 years, messing with you, and then just watching the effects, sitting back like we're lab rats. I don't know if anybody else feels like that at times, but that's what that video was about earlier today. And what's this say? It's a new AI chat. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you see, the shit is getting just over. I don't know if you guys noticed this. I'm telling you, my phones are doing different shit never did. Now you can say, oh, it's just an upgrade. it's almost becoming sentient in a weird way. Like it's trying to guess all the time that it's supposed to, it's a smartphone. I don't want my fucking phones or TVs or anything else being smarter than I am. Fuck that. I liked it the old way, when we were in control of our devices, not the other way around. And that's what they're aiming for. They want to lead you around by your fucking phone, so you're walking around with your head in the fucking phone, walking right in front of traffic, watching this shit. They're brainwashing us daily with it. What's that? Watch out. I saw that one. Yeah, we're getting played, mixed media. I feel that way. I feel stalked, by the 1%. Exactly. What is so fucking interesting with all our lives that they gotta, put more listening devices and cameras in your refrigerators and everything else in your fucking house? For real, why are they doing that? It's time that they come clean and let us know what that's all about. That's the next thing I want to hear from Donald Trump. Start investigating that shit. By the way, he said the other day, so there is things I do like with Trump, what he's doing right now. But this could be just something else they're doing, some other little psyop. They're going to give us just enough information for whatever reason. Get the JFK report out and the UFOs, and they're having fun with us, like rats in a maze. They're letting us run around looking for the cheese. Little do we know, when we find the cheese, it's chock full of poison, and they put it there. You know what I mean? That's what I feel like's going on. What's this? They're wannabe Muppet Masters. Exactly, Tammy. Exactly. And yes, we are stalked by the 1%. What the hell happened? See, they probably turned my light off. Actually, I got to turn the car back on. There you go. Wait a minute.
He turned over the ball.
Eagles. Oh, by the way, Robert, you follow football at all? Eagles won. They're in the Super Bowl. They won the championship. Anyway, what was I saying here? I'm just sick and tired of the bullshit that we have to put up daily with, and people think it's not that big of a deal because they just keep dealing with it. What happens if we all said, no, we're not fucking doing this anymore. We're bailing out of your system. We're not going to take a microchip in our arm or wherever the fuck you want to put it, and we're not playing that. What can they actually do? So they'll cut off our supplies, which you're already doing, by the way, killing off all the chickens because one got sick or a group of them. So kill them and don't use the meat. You know what? When you fucking cook that meat, there's no way that virus could probably survive in that, and probably hard enough for it to jump from animal to human anyway. Well, when you cook the shit out of chicken, probably going to kill it. And we probably in your life has already had bird flu in your food naturally. It's probably happened. And we're still here, aren't we? But one guy gets sick and everything in the world's got to change. Just don't understand it. It's bullshit. Who's a hey, what's up? Good analogy. What was that? Me too. It's just sick of it all, man. So anyway, I was thinking, man, you put that out there and people are literally going to get pissed off at you because they're Trump disciples. You know what? I voted for him. I want him to go do what he's doing, but I don't really want to participate in a new round of these things that are, now that he's doing it, we can trust him. No, I don't want none of that in my body. My body, my choice, dude, Nobody's got a higher calling over your body than you. Remember that shit. All right? You're in charge of you. And that means you don't have to worry. You're not in charge of grandma or anybody else, really. So don't let them pull the guilt shit where you got to wear one of these things, too, and stay 6. Go live your life the way you were doing way before all this nonsense was happening. And that has nothing to do with any medical advice, YouTube. I'm just saying enough's enough. It's bullshit. What's been going on has been bullshit, and I'm calling it out. That's what it is. By the way, Trump also did sign an executive order that you guys should be respecting. I'm talking to the platforms about free speech. You've been shutting people up, and I'm not going to stay too silent about this shit. It's got to be, you got to be reminded of it because it's fucking criminal now. It's already in effect. You leave us the fuck be, right? And that's the end of that. Before Robert tells me I'm going to get censored, dude, I've been censored all along. Haven't you noticed? Everything's. Wait a minute. What's it say? Rat and poison now. Oh yeah, exactly. Mixed media. That's what I feel like. We're I didn't even think about that. Yeah, we're their entertainment. We're a frickin' lab rat in a fucking maze, chasing around, killing each other off for that piece of cheese that they put poison in. Anyway, and there's some truth to that. You go into the store, pick up a box of food or whatever, bioengineered. Everything in there is garbage. And now they're playing the other side of the coin where they're bringing Robert Kennedy in to get that out. What, nobody else could do that? We had to wait till he got here? They should have fucking had that shit gone out of there from day one. How come England and Europe are allowed to have real food and we're eating a chemistry lab? It's like all kinds of shit you can't pronounce in there. Ridiculous. I'm just bitching about everything today, if you haven't noticed. But I started off with the whole, what's that? Exactly. Yeah. But every now and then it's good to just get out in the public square and just go into berserk berserk mode and just fucking let it all hang out. Because nobody's saying anything. We're all sitting here watching the world get burned down around us. And I can understand why nobody wants to say anything, but I think it's time. It's fucking definitely time people need to speak up this time around, because they are going to roll out the bird flu. All jokes aside, they are going to, get the whole new round of the chemicals in your body shit. And if you don't take them, you're a bad guy and you're going to a FEMA prison. By the way, how about that? Trump did say something about FEMA. I think he's taking their funding away. And that's a good thing, because they sat there and it became a political tool. And it doesn't matter what party's in there. Eventually, they get the bright idea that they can go fucking do that kind of shit. There's such corruption in the way things... What's that say? Hang on 1 minute. Oh, gone. What's that? It's too late once you're in the 15-minute cities. You're right, Tammy. Right. So this is our chance to say what we got to say before we go in them lovely 15-minute cities that they got planned for each and every one of us. The ones they took their time to nicely burn down the fucking Los Angeles and half of California so they can build one for us, or two or three. That's what's going on. They're literally doing what they said they were going to do. And we all heard it. Heard them talking about this from time to time and talked about it among ourselves on YouTube for months, years maybe even. And I don't think in the beginning people really thought these guys ain't that serious. This is like a fantasy for them to do this. But no, they're actually pulling this shit off. And it needs to stop, And when YouTube or any other platforms try to shut you up from talking about that, they haven't yet really too much about that. We have the right to defend ourselves, because basically they're stealing your home, they're burning you out, they're making you evacuate, they're taking everything out. They're not even giving you the chance to protect your family. So in other words, they're taking the Second Amendment away. They're already trying to take your voice away, First Amendment. So you can't even bitch in the town square and let people know what's going on that aren't really aware of it. What's this say? Today is to remember the Holocaust Day. No, but you know what? Cared until it was too late. Exactly. Is that historically correct as today? I didn't know that. But yeah, exactly. You see how things happen nowadays, that we jump from major disaster to major disaster, and we forget about the last one, crying the blues out of this place burned to the ground, Maui, and then we just leave them in the dust. Same thing with, go back a little further to Ohio with the chemical spill at Palestine, Ohio, or New Palestine, I guess it was. You know what I mean? And the newspapers keep spinning it out of the cycle and moving on to the next thing, keeping you distracted. So we can't, what we got to do is hang on to one of them things and go right after the fuckers that are guilty for this. And everybody needs to talk about that, get that the hell back, keep it in the damn news. So somebody, the power to be, if somebody has a conscience, might start digging into that thing. They're trying to, get on to the next thing so they can burn another chunk of land out, steal more land off of us for their what do you call it? It's Agenda 21 or 2030 bullshit agenda. What's this say? They're exactly. No time to breathe between disasters. Exactly. Right, and you don't want to breathe between disasters now because it got lithium batteries burning up every which where, and that can be really a bitch on your lungs, huh? They're killing us 9 million ways from Sunday, and I don't hear enough people, speaking up about it. At least, I mean, there's people out there. There's definitely people saying that. It messes with my head. What's that? Nobody. There should be outrage. I mean, real outrage. Back in the 60s, it would be marching in the streets and shit. How is it that all the normal people are normal? The conservatives and stuff that have voted Trump, and even some of the other, what do you call them, libertarians and shit, aren't, protesting and doing stuff. We got the libtards out there. They'll protest all day long and stuff. I don't know why. Would we get fat and comfortable and just don't want to get off our ass and go carry a picket sign or do something or say something? It seems like people don't want to engage in anything. They're too busy sitting on the couch eating their chocolate bonbons and watching their favorite soap operas or something. Man, it's all going to be taken away from us. Wait a minute. That was weird. My air conditioner just went on. That's the fucking elites. Trying to freeze me out. Wait a minute. I think I bumped something in there. What do we got? What's that? Your protest. You protest, you get arrested. Right. So that's why we got to do it by the hundreds of thousands. Where are they going to put us all? The stadium? They're going to do that later on anyway when they go to chop our fucking head off because we won't take the mark of the beast. So you get a good seat. Yeah, get in there nice and early. So we work the back doors. Yep. I don't know. And I know what I'm doing is nothing more than just ranting. And it's probably in some people's eyes useless. But for me, when I get done one of these rants, I go inside. I sleep like a fucking baby. I'll tell you what. Gets a lot of bullshit out of my system. Because we sit here and watch our world being stolen from us. Watch our world being burned down around us. It's good to fucking fire back every now and then. Even if you're shooting blanks, you might as well fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? What's it say? Hi, Fred. Is Fred in there? I didn't even see him. There he is. How you doing, Fred Hinkle? Good to see you, dude. Yeah, I didn't see you there. Somehow, Tammy saw you before you were even on the screen there. That's pretty amazing. It's my live stream and my shit's delayed. You know what I'm saying? What's up with that? YouTube. What do we got here? I don't know. Like I said, I'm just ranting about a billion different things. And I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Basically, in a nutshell, is that just because Trump's in there now doesn't mean that we can go fall back asleep and let Trump handle it anyway. That's how everybody is waiting around. Wait till Trump gets back. Dude, there's millions of us. Why the fuck are we waiting on one guy? And this is the thing that scares me. Why was one guy able to fucking fix everything? Right? That's why I think we're being played. People are going along with this there's something going on behind our backs, and we're so sucked into the politics. We got horse blinders on, can only see what's directly right in front of us. There's all kinds of shit and puppet shows going on all around us. We don't even see the strings, you know. They're fucking with us. That's the way I feel. You know, I don't know. I better calm down. I feel like I'm having a stroke right now from all this. Anyway, what's that say? Until there's a mass awakening, no one knows how to get on the same page. You're right. That's absolutely the truth. And I'm glad you said that. You talk about that a lot, the mass awakening. There is coming to that point. And I think that might be what the one major good thing is. Trump's getting a chance to expose a lot of this bullshit and lies that we had to live through when mainstream media won't address it. It doesn't exist. You can't talk about it. That wasn't a stolen election. No, this thing ain't poisonous or have any problem. You can't say nothing. This is why it's so screwed up. You know? Yeah, but somehow you are right, though. We all got to get on the same page. I'm just tired of sitting here watching this, you know, whole thing go up in smoke, our whole world be torn apart, and we don't even get a say in it. That just pisses me off. And I don't think it's going to get much. Actually, I take that back. It will get better for a while. But I think we're getting ready to roll into tribulation, and this is just what's coming. Yeah, it is what it is. But you know, the good thing, once tribulation gets here, you know, God's on his way too. So shit's going to change up big time and fast. We're all thinking the same. Those of us who are ready to move in numbers. Yep. Right. And we're not trying to, like, you know, be, I don't know what you call it. We're just trying to keep what's ours. We're not actively going out of our way to be radicals and shit. No. All we're doing is talking about the shit that's happened to us and the shit that's continuing to happen throughout our lives, and we're just tired of it. We're fucking tired. That's all. Shit's got to change. Not dogmatic. Yeah, what's this? You too, Tammy? You feel the same? Yep. Geez, I don't know. I had so many other ideas to talk about, and somehow I went on a rant. Like, just the fact that Trump actually said the other day that he was aware. He went out to California, saw the fire damage. He went to North Carolina. Biden didn't do that. Or word salad girl, Harris, she wasn't out there, as far as I know, you know. But the whole thing is, he said something that was key. He said he's looking around out in California, and he goes, looks like it got hit by something. He didn't say what, but you know he was talking about direct energy weapons. And, you know, here's the president of the United States can't even say that. Why not? He is bold enough. Wonder would they probably would have cut that the fuck out if he said that. Yeah, it looked like somebody hit us with direct energy weapons. Wonder if he could have got away with saying that. You know, why did he hold back in saying what he thought? You know, I'm just glad he acknowledged that something happened there. And it's another fire, another coincidence, like the 100 fucking trains that derailed, and just a coincidence, and the 100 food factories are burning down, and billions of chickens we got to kill because one of them had the sniffles. It's fucking retarded. How do we stand around and allow this shit? They're taking our food supply, and I just don't get it. I don't get what's this, man. There's all kinds of notifications coming up. One nation under God. Trump drops nuke on crooked, what's that say? Crooked prosecutors in D.C. Good deal. Because that's the truth. There's a lot of crooked prosecutors. One Nation Under God channels talking about, evidently Trump's going after some of these crooked prosecutors. Good, because we got to drain the swamp. What else we got on there? Forgot what I was just talking about. It was something about the whole. Damn. Shit. Totally forgot. Oh, for instance, the fires, and he happened to mention that. That did my heart good that at least he said that much. Not turning a blind eye like Maui. Oh, yeah, Maui burnt to the ground. And same things happened. There was no water to put the thing out. And they cut off the road, so enough people got roasted in their fucking cars. They stopped them from leaving even. I mean, that should be, people should have been outraged. As soon as that happened, they should have been raising hell. What the fuck? And investigating the shit out of it. And the way we were investigating anything anyway is it would have a long drawn out talk at Congress that would equal nothing. Bring somebody in, yell at them for a couple minutes, and you shouldn't have done that. And then they're off doing it again, Nothing got done. Man, oh man. What the hell was that? I just heard another. Okay. Anyway, basically, I think, well, we got people up there. All right. I was going to try to see if it's time to end this. I didn't want to bore the shit out of everybody. Because, okay. I'll keep going for a couple more minutes. I'm just tired of all the bullshit. Congress takes too long. You're right. Meanwhile, they're continually, let's go with the whole Nancy Pelosi thing. They're taking too damn long to figure out that she's getting, 200,000 a year, but she's a billionaire now just about from her dealings. Why are they not fucking doing something about that? Yeah, go after the prosecutors out there in Washington, but she should be high on the list of people to fucking get investigated again. And you know what? They better fucking, actually, I want to see somebody pay for their crimes. You know what I mean? We have 5 years and these politicians are, they get censored or, you can't do this or, kicked out off a committee and they did something that you should be fucking doing 5-10 years in jail and they're not. Too many fact checking, not enough action. You're right. That whole fact checkers thing was bullshit. What made them the authority on everything? You could have talked about anything and they were the authority that, the fact checkers come in and basically they probably made a phone call. Okay, what do you want me to fact check over here? Some rich asshole that owns all the TV stations and the news outlets are telling them the agenda before they go on and do their job. Just here chilling. We feel it, brother. Yeah, I know. I'm just bitching, Sometimes it's fun to just come on here and do that because I get tired of sitting quietly and playing nice guy all the time while they're kicking us in the fucking head. Just kind of outraged at it all. Fact check my eyeballs. Yep. And those Snopes and ERs are corrupt as hell. Super seedy people. Yeah, exactly. What's this? And her ownership of the, can't read that. Voight equipment, all the stocks she had, inside info. Yes, yeah, exactly. So much corruption. It's all up the chain. Exactly. How the hell can you get away with that? Back in the day, shit, you'd be in jail, man. They used to fucking prosecute that kind of shit. We got to start demanding they start doing that shit. I don't know what you can do to, the problem is we don't want to suffer at all as a nation. We don't want to sacrifice it all. Meaning people won't stand up and do any of this shit because they're in their nice little comfort zone and they don't want to put down the popcorn bowl and turn the TV off and actually go try to defend what's left of our country, one way or another, at least bring attention to it. Yeah, it must be done. You're right. You're right, Tammy. We're running out of time because eventually it's going to come into our neighborhoods with the whole, you got radiation leaking over here, or you got they'll light a fire in your backyard and chase you off your property. And it's happening across the nation. They're flooding shit out. And big shit-eating grins on their faces that they're talking about it. Look at Newsom the other day. That made me sick to my stomach. He couldn't stop smiling, about how he's already got the city planned for 2028 Olympics or what. He ought to shut his mouth. There's people that lost everything, that lived there for years, paying taxes, lost everything, and he's telling them, he's over there rubbing his hand, we're going to make a killing here, take all their fucking property right in front of them on national TV. What the fuck is going on, Should be chasing that motherfucker out on a rail, tar and feather him, It's unbelievable. And what I'm saying is people just sit quietly and they don't want to rock the boat and get along to go along to get along. It's like, here's a little microcosm of what I'm talking about. Go into a fucking Dollar Tree when you don't have the time, you have to get into work or something. And this is stupid, but look at it anyway and tell me if I'm not wrong. Go in there, grab an item that you need, right? And then stand in a mile-long fucking line when they have five fucking registers and one person working them, and they're getting paid minimum wage, and everybody's standing around like cows waiting to get milked or something. It's like, we got to start fucking make some noise. People need to throw their shit on the floor and walk the hell out and say, fuck you, our time counts. Fuck you, the customer matters. That's the kind of fucking thing we got to do, Bring it back to reality because we're too afraid something might happen. Yeah, something is going to happen. You're going to end up in a motherfucking prison. Sorry about my language. But eventually, it's going to get so bad, you won't even be able to fucking exist, basically. Be right back. All right. It must be done. You're right, Tammy. And I think I chased a bunch of people off here with my ranting because I don't see Robert in there. I didn't even come up for air. I just kept talking. And probably like, this guy ain't going to let me say 2 words anyway, so I'm gone. I ain't seen him for a while. What's this? I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore. Exactly. Yep. I just like doing that every now and then, too, to light a fire under people. Because they've got so much fluoride in the water and everything else. We're dumbed down, or not necessarily dumbed down, but sedated. And brainwashed from entertainment, so-called entertainment coming through the TVs and the YouTubes and all this, that we're not aware of what the fuck's really going on, mostly. I mean, that's basically it in a nutshell. You know what I'm saying? And the reason, hang on, you know what? I better turn this off for a minute. Hang on 1 second. All right, that's cool. I just want to turn the damn thing back on. It's not a fully electric car; it's a hybrid, and I don't know whether I'd have kept the lights on. I just noticed one went out earlier, so I got it back on now. Damn thing don't even make a noise, man. Can you hear that? That thing's on right now. It's crazy. I'll be honest. What's that? Maybe. He never stays on very long anyway, Tammy. What the hell was I going to say? Jeez. There was something I was just about to talk about. Oh, yeah. I'm talking about these cars even. The fucking electric cars. What a bunch of shit. Anyway, we got to save the planet. Okay. So we're going to use lithium batteries that are going to catch fire, melt the car down, roast your family alive, like it's they're in a fucking turkey roasting pan in here, and then poison the air with the deadly smoke of lithium. That's a great trade-off. I know. I knew you were kidding. That's what you. Yep. Anyway, what the hell time is it? Let me see. I don't know if I'm ought to stay on here or hop off because basically it's just a matter of time. I say the trigger word and the live stream's going to go down anyway. Yeah, 10:10. Yeah, maybe I'll go a little longer here. Yeah, like some of the live streams I did before. Yeah, I went on a rant or said something, and it was like some kind of trigger word where the algorithm must have heard it or whatever, and the whole damn thing went down. It happened a lot. For some reason, they left me alone today. I don't know why. You know what? Because everything I was saying was so true that the people that could push the button to fuck my thing up probably said, wait, let this guy talk for a minute. Well, listen to him. Marfugel just said, get prepared. Yeah, he's a little late with that. Get prepared. Shit, the world's on fire as it is. But yeah, we'll take his advice and keep prepping, you know. Been doing that. Yeah, something big is coming, man. Yeah, and everybody can feel it to some degree. I'm pretty sure of that. Trying to think where else I was going to go. I had a whole fucking head full of shit I was going to unleash here, and I went on that rant, and it just all kind of went out one ear and into the out the window or something. But I wanted to talk about. I started off talking about a video I did earlier, and I had a lot of anger in my gut there. That's why I figured I had to come on here, kind of do it in a more humorous way, or try to be, because I was pissed off this morning. Went over and got my coffee and sitting there drinking it, and it just saw how, I think I must have been watching something on YouTube or whatever, and something just clicked in my head saying, man, here we are just going along with this. Everything's going to be okay now. All right. Well, that's the kind of mentality that got us into trouble with Joe Biden anyway. We're all right, don't worry about it, and we stop worrying and pull back. I don't want to see that happen again, and I also don't want to give Trump so much faith in you know, he's who we elected. He's not our God, you know, but people are acting like if you say anything against him, they're almost offended and shit. Look, it made me sick to see how these people, the Democrats, went after him. And it was disgusting. But you know what? At the end of the day, let's not get fooled. That's all I'm saying. Because we could be getting played by both sides, right and left. Let's just say. I'm back. Tammy, I forgot all about Marfugel. Yeah. Stopped watching him years ago because it also seemed clickbait, never substance I could get behind. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and yet there's a guy that talks so much code that half the time you don't even know what the fuck he's saying. He's afraid to trip an algorithm. I'm out here sledgehammer just pounding away on my vocabulary just so I can take out the fucking live stream, I guess. Because I'm tired of fucking being in so many words or without so many words, being told what we can say and what we can't say. You know, I'm getting tired of all this. What's that? We all speak French here. Your language is all good. Right on. I watch once in a while. Yeah, every now and then I'll watch him for a few minutes. Marfugel. But you're right, though, mixed media. There's a lot of stuff he says, and never quite any meat or substance behind it. It just moves on to something else. I thought I saw another comment in here. Okay, I saw that one. Good to get all angles. I just have short patience and temper. Yeah, and it's again, some of that's because the world we live in. To why people don't have any patience or temper, because we've been dealing with bullshit we shouldn't have had to. You know, the world's pretty fucked up. All the more reason why someone every now and then has got to go off and just say it like it is. And that's why I volunteered myself tonight to do that. What does it say? Mark, wait a minute. I just had another comment, or not comments, shit ton of notifications going across the screen. Must be a lot of news going on tonight. Hybrid comes with mood light. Yeah. And why the masses can't see the truth. Right. But, it's like we were talking about earlier there, Tammy. They allow this, right now they're probably allowing this. There's probably been 5 people on this live stream, and that's it. Even we could have had, what the numbers could say, 70 or 150 at the end of this. And I have to wonder, is it all BS? Are they just putting them numbers in there and letting me rant a little bit and get it out of my system? Or are they really people listening to me? So if you guys hear that out there, throw me a thumbs up. All right? That's the price of fucking listening to me rant. Keep them thumbs up rolling. Because I'm trying to build this channel so I can actually really get some people on here. Yeah, the lithium stuff is garbage, right? And everything's lithium now. It's no better on the environment probably than the oil or any of the other garbage they're using throughout the centuries. Maybe it's even worse. We don't know what to expect yet. Let me turn this down a little bit. That's, who's to say the long run of the lithium? I know one thing, lithium is used as a medicine. And I had a family member that was on it for a while, and he had to get his blood checked because it can poison you. So being that doctors were keeping an eye on him with that, his blood levels and shit. How do you know that just even breathing that shit in when it's on fire could kill you? And probably will if you get enough of it. I rag on your electric hybrid. What's that? It's bad because I have 3 lithium batteries that came with my freaking camper. Yeah, you're right though. I bought this out of necessity. When my fucking car got smashed to shit, I went right back to the guy. I've been buying cars off the same guy for probably damn near 20 years, right? And totally cool. I've been never have a problem with him. And this was all he had, really. It was rolled into the lot. He's a used car salesman. And I needed a car bad, so like, it's all right, I can deal with it. It's kind of nice looking. And I took it, but there's things in here I don't like. For instance, I was all about, hey, wow, it's got tinted windows. It looks cool. But I'll tell you what, it's a bitch trying to look out them things. It's too dark. I'm getting older. Maybe I can't see as well. I don't know that plays into that. But it is a little too dark. But they have the camera on here where the radio thing is. That, what happens if someone comes along and spray paints over the camera thing or something? You're screwed. You can't look up. What's it say? Wait a minute, I missed something. Lithium didn't. That's a good one, Tammy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. You must not have had your levels right or something. They weren't watching close enough. What else we got here? I guess that was the only comment that rolled through. And mixed medias. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. Anyway, to talk about the car for a couple minutes longer is, shit, the other one was a Toyota. And I had about 3 Toyotas in a row. Man, them things run for fucking ever. Never had much problem with them. I would trade this in a heartbeat for one of those Camrys. Yeah, I took this out of necessity, needed a car right away, and I made a mistake in a way. It's a nice car. It's all right. And I'm more conservative anyway. It's kind of got like a little fin on the back. It's called a sporty, what's it called? Kia Optima sporty style or some shit like that. And I don't need all that. I'm an old man now. I fucking don't need to impress anybody. I couldn't give a shit about that shit. I just need 4 wheels and some gasoline to go down the fucking street, Give me a car that rolls. What's it say? Yeah, I don't like anyone treating anyone like they're untouchable. Right? Exactly. Yeah. So anyway, I don't know why I was talking about the car. Oh, lithium batteries. That's what it was. Why in the fuck that? And there's cobalt they're mining too. All these rare earth minerals are getting us into World War III. They're not really talking a whole hell of a lot about it, but underneath in the Ukraine, there's lithium and all kinds of other shit that these guys are using for electronics and whatever. And it's bad news, man. And everywhere where there's war breaking out, there seems to be this going on. And right now, down in the Republic of Congo, they have little kids over in Africa mining this shit, the cobalt mines and stuff. And evidently, it's pretty freaking dangerous. And nobody gives a shit, you know what I mean? If they gave a shit about little kids in danger, well, they would have done something, that we wouldn't have lost 400,000 kids, that we got, by the way, 80,000 back thanks to Trump sending out the troops to go round these scumbags up that are trafficking them. And hopefully, the thing is, you're not hearing about that on the mainstream media. I'm hearing it through different channels and stuff. Very little coming through, the so-called real news that they're called. What's this? Thousands is a great start. You're right. You're right. Thank God somebody's finding somebody. Cobalt mines are killing kids. You're right. This is fucking ridiculous. We can have robots doing everything, robots can go cook your cheeseburger, but we can't make robots to fucking go dig out some cobalt. We got to send a little Johnny's got to go in there. Here's your beach bucket and shovel. Go bring us back some of them fucking cobalt crystals we need so badly. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, but they can make them to steal everybody else's job except for mining over in Africa. Fuck you, man. You're killing little kids with that shit. Yeah. Man. So anyway, think I'm almost on there about an hour. I think I'm going to wrap it up and just call it a night. Appreciate everybody stopping by. It's always does me good just to come on here and just act crazy for 5 minutes. Actually, it's been 55 minutes or whatever it's been, and get all that shit out of my system because you need to every now and then. We just sit here and just let that shit build up. We're just gonna be miserable for what's left of our lives. And yeah, have a good one there. Appreciate you, Tammy, and all you guys coming on here and putting up with my craziness. What's this? Tammy is doing different art forms. I have been baffled by people inquiring on ethical sourcing, and of course, I look into it and I'm amazed what goes on with production. Yeah. And like I'm saying too while I'm at it, literally AI and all these robots and whatnot they're talking about, they are going to take our jobs right out from under us. And that'll be that. And they'll give you something called universal basic income, which is probably only going to, you're probably going to get a couple checks, we're out, and you guys got to go live over here, rent-free in this Stalag 13 barracks with Sergeant Schultz over there. You know what I mean? It's like Hogan's Heroes. They're going to trying to escape fucking Alcatraz or something, trying to get out of it. What I'm saying is, we're basically being played and we're getting pushed into a fucking situation where we're going to lose if we don't stand up and say something. You guys have a great night. It's good talking to you guys. And thanks for allowing me to fucking just go bananas on here and say what I need to say. Have a great night. Yeah, same with you. Thank you. And I already said it, and you guys know the routine. Hit me with the old thumbs up. Thank you. You probably already did. Looks like there's a few up there. Hang on 1 minute. Oh, there we go. See you later. Have a good one.